Hey everybody, this is Dave McCullough Cash. Search for me on Google, DavidMcCulloughCash. The other search engines have a bunch of false stuff about me. It's not true. I had to sign up for Reputation Defender to prevent people from trashing my name. But it's just search for David and Cash sound like they sound, but Mccullough is my middle name. So just if you want to search for anything about me, search there. Um, I would love to work at Google. That would be awesome. But in a way, I do because they've filled up the first page of results. If you search for me, you will find all my podcasts, my YouTube video, everything. It's just there's another guy. There's a David McCullough that is an American history writer. He's kind of old, but I respect that guy and his right to be acknowledged. That's not. It conflicted a little bit with my search results, but I just want people to when they search for me online and get my real name that they can find stuff about me besides just trash that people just said in a moment of anger or something. So anyway, the point is that I'm a business consultant. Now, I've never had any customers. I had a guy call me. I just put my stuff out for free and hope to be paid back. My parents have a business. You can invest in their business. I work at just random jobs. You can invest in those random jobs. Such as my recent job that I just started at Shagnastys. I don't know if they're going to see this and fire me because of it. I'm not really sure, but I've only worked there for a week, cooking and bussing. But I'm an experienced cook I worked at McDonald's for like 3 years in North Carolina. I worked at Lone Star, Logan's, Roadhouse. And what I'm thinking about is I should learn to become a bartender at some point. And I think they're making the most money there, probably. I think they have like a tip jar, so maybe the cooks can get a tip jar. That would be nice. But I'm like the safest person ever. Like, I wouldn't cook. The stuff that I make is like gonna be perfect. I'm just having to learn from some people there now, and I don't know how much they care if I keep the job or not, but it may be my hours are conflicting with theirs on some level, but I really need this job, and I really need to be able to work on my YouTube and my web presence and my Instagram, which is just search for Dave McCullough Cash. And I don't even think my Instagram is coming up yet. I don't know, but at David Stanley XR on Twitter, at Cash McCullough on Twitter. I'm just a 39-year-old guy. But the point is, I've been prolific on the internet since 2006. And let me tell you that story just one more time. I was a life insurance agent at New York Life Insurance Company, and I was doing really well. And they used the terminology producer. They said, you're an agent, you're a producer. So I took that to the next level and was like, why not be a producer like DJ Khaled or something, which I was a big fan of it at the time. So I started getting into rap music and I used Audacity, which you can still get. It's a free program, as opposed to the $3,000 digital audio workstation. But I learned how to produce media. I learned how to do all that on my own, and I tried becoming famous as like a rapper. Several different names were used, but it just never happened. And then, years later, I just find the only checks going to me are David McCullough Cash, right? Or David Cash. So basically, I need to work on monetizing that. And so that's why I'm telling you this now, as opposed to, I don't know, 15 years ago. But with that being said, the internet is pretty up to date. It's just like a 24-hour cycle. So you never know. I could be famous. I think it's a group of people that have to like make you famous and decide if you're going to be famous. And then you get all the love, you get all the likes, you get all the subscribers. And I wish that would happen, because I have something to say, but it may not. but I still can say it. And I think my actual follow views and my subscribers are way lower than the actual number. Because if they report the actual number, then they've got to pay, and then maybe they don't want to pay. I don't know. But listen, I've got some good ideas. And it's not about rap music. I mean, it is, but by the way, rest in peace, Black Rob and DMX. I really like both of those rappers. Probably DMX more because he put out more material, but that's really sad. They both died around in their 50s, and people should get to live longer than that. But I'm not an expert on rap music, but what I can tell you is you got to get the rhyming software, because all it is just rhyming pretty much, and the beat. Okay, but there's professional rhyming software you can get. And I was trying to communicate that earlier. Maybe it worked. Somebody said something about it. But you can rhyme every single word exactly, because that's just the game. And I had trouble with that. Like, I'd forget. I'd run out of words to rhyme. There's actually the Bryant McGill Free Dictionary and Thesaurus. That's one you can get. But this software is much more advanced, and I don't know where they're getting it. Just like I never could find out where they were getting the really good beats and stuff, the instrumentals, because that's just the key to unlocking any music. You got to have, if the beat's wrong, which it was so many times when I rapped over it, then it's not going to be good. So in a way, I'm bringing like a social media, an AP, local celebrity perspective to this place I'm working at, Shagnastys. And I may not be the best looking guy, but I've got a history behind me that speaks for itself. And you can Google Chambers Lean, CHAMBERZ / or dash lean. You can look at David Chambers, CHAMBERZ, ZQuad 256. So I just kept cycling different rap names to try to make one of them like pop, make one of them like successful. And now it's just like, oh, you're 39, you're a loser, you just come work here and nobody cares. But they do care, and I'm telling you, I want you to care more. Because I'm dedicated to like a fitness program. I'm getting in shape. I'm going to fight this over the hill stuff, this 40-year-old stuff, as best I can. And I'm not just going to back down and fade away like so many people do. Because, like, I'm not dissing anybody, but you can listen to Bon Jovi when they're 30 or 40 years old and listen to their best songs. Now Bon Jovi is just a bunch of crap. So, like, where did you fall off between your cowboy song and your, like, what was the other one? Whatever. I've got this stuck in my mind. Seriously. It's like, Gina's works the diner all day. She works for her man to bring home her pay for love. And then the other one is like, but I sympathize with that, because it's like, I'm working all day just to do this side hustle that I think might go global. I'm working for $300 a week, but I'm trying to flip that into 300,000 or 3 million. And the only way to get people to care is to get a big audience of people you can send stuff out to, which is what I'm still trying to do, which is what I hope you will help me do. There was some guy at the bar who said he was CIA. I don't know if he is or not. Nobody knows who is doing what. There were some people from Puerto Rico at my apartment with a Puerto Rican license plate. Now, how did they get all the way from Puerto Rico to here? But I'm okay with those people. And I don't know, like, everybody at the bar and who they are and what their deal is. But, like, my deal is I'm at Shagnastys, I wear an apron, I'm in the back. But that doesn't mean I couldn't be a bartender. That doesn't mean I can't, because I think that would be fun. But do I have to have a bartender license? So I can mess with you about that. You sure, you got your license and you just want to, like, kick me out because I'm not, like, the best? I'm not, like, making all the money? So the bartenders here are making serious dough. That's what you got to know. I don't know. But, like, and the cooks, oh, we're cooking together. Okay, you don't want me around. Fine. But I'm still going to try. I'm going to try as hard as I can. I take a notebook to work just to write down everything about that they tell me so I'll remember. And then I study the book before I go to work. But like one guy, Tony, he's been there working there 2 years. Rodney, I don't know how long, he's been working there a while, and they're training me. They're like, get out of my way. I'm like, look, man, get out of my way, because I'm gonna try to learn, and I'm not stupid. And I mean, it might be some of your hours you'll have to give me, but we can make that up somehow. Like, I need those hours, man. I need to be on the ground somewhere, getting serious money, getting paid, and being able to put that back into my business. And you're not just dealing with me, you're dealing with my family. We got $200,000 houses sitting around for anybody to come rent. So you want to go to cashpropertiesllc.com if you think I'm making this up. And I've worked there and helped build that business since 2011. One day that business I might have more say in that. Just because there are construction workers there, Steve and Larry and all of them, that they never wanted to hire me. I mean, they would hire me every once in a while, but but that's okay, because I remember before that when Adam was there. Adam never hired me to do anything, but Larry did. It's like, look, I'm a stick around type of guy. I hang around, and I don't seem like the smartest person. I'm not maybe the most friendly person, but I'm just like really invested in everything I do, and I want to make things last. I want to make this job at Shagnastys last, and I'm hoping that this video will get people to go there and buy food and buy drinks. And I understand there are a bunch of motorcycle people there with their gang and everything, and they don't want to mess it up. They like it the way it is. That's cool, but I want that place to be packed so I have a job. And I want them to please order food. It's a weird situation. It's kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. It's like a night and day thing. On one side, I'm doing this, running everything out around. The other side, I'm like, I'm just, thanks to my parents, I'm still eating, We're getting consistent ship-it orders, and I got food, but I'm not getting everything I get from this business. I'm getting it from my parents. When I need $10, they'll send me $10 through PayPal, or $20 to go buy some stuff at Dollar General. By the way, I applied at Dollar General, and they did not hire me, so that makes me a little bit mad, but I like Dollar General and all the stuff they have. It's like a mini Walmart. But I don't even have a car, and people think that that's funny, but you would think it was funny growing up with a heart doctor with millions of dollars and his wife who was just scheming about all kinds. She's a very good business person, but my parents are not to be messed with, and they are smart, and they are invested in what I'm invested in. And I'm not a charity case. I'm here to work, and but I'm going to collect my money from wherever, any source I can, whether it's the government through an EBT food card or a disability card, or just a corporation. But this is a joint. This is on everything. It's just I have to work. And my parents could give me $20,000 a month for the rest of my life, and I wouldn't have to, and it wouldn't matter. Or maybe not $20,000, but like $2,000 a month, and I could just chill and do whatever I want. That would be awesome. But my dad and my mom want to get the information from these places and see what's up with these places, so that they can make whatever investment they want to make, even if it's no investment. It might be the opposite. It might be this place is totally screwed. I'm gonna do this, have somebody else buy it and flip it to something else. But I like the place, Shagnastys. So that's where I'm at. So come see me. There were some Mexican people there last night. I feel like a Mexican in some ways, because like this guy's just from nowhere. He's not like part of the crew. But I understand Spanish, which is vamonos. I heard them say vamonos, which is let's go. So anyway.